What's up, folks? Heinz Morning Update. January 26th. I apologize for missing the last 2 days. I was unavoidably detained. We are coiled as you can get. Inside day yesterday so far. Inside day. PCE at 8:30. It's 8:05 right now. This 4901 to 98 is a monster level. So that's kind of been my over under. We dipped below to 93. We did dip down to 89. 82, 80, that's a decent level. Then we get into the 70 here, 68, 72. And then we have singles down to 41. And last but not least, basically 48, 11. That's downside. Upside, I said 49.30 was my kind of that upside target. So 33 hit. I'm good with that. 3 points off, not too shabby. If we get above that today, I'm looking at 58.60. And then I think the next stop is pretty much 45 or 5,000. Why not? Why not? Just hit it and get it over with. Magic Green Lions got us at 86. Pivots here is 12. 49.32. Look at that. We could double top. Be interesting. 49.46. That's a good level I'd watch. 49.65. I still like that 58.60, but 65 could work as well. It's very tough to gauge upside because there's been no volume. So it's just kind of, that's why I don't like trading tops. Joey feels the same way. Here's your hourly. You can kind of see the coil, So yeah, if I drew a line here and a line here, we're there. I would assume the potential. I don't know. All I know is we could go up strong or down strong, but these moves have been muted, and I'm going to show you that in a second. Nope. Here's our weekly. So weekly pivot has a 49.58. 50.41, but 49.58 is kind of what I'm looking at. 49.13 is your weekly R1, which we're above. So I don't know about these. I'm just kind of keeping a look at it. 48.33 is going to be an area that I'm watching as well. What else? Let's get into. All right. So the reason, if you look at back here, these gaps minus that one are fairly big and substantial, right? So this is a momentum move where you're causing huge gaps. But up here, our gaps have been so tiny, minuscule, little gaps, right? So it's almost like they're coming down. It's more of a grind up. We're not moving huge on the overnight, pumping it up. So I feel like we're kind of changing structure. Structure won't change until next week, end of month, going into February and March. There was a half tick gap here and a 1.25 tick here. I didn't mark them because I feel like when you're that close, it's not going to be something that necessarily I'd watch to be repaired. 49.03, I'd watch that level as well. But yeah, so we have a cash gap, 44 to 39. I think that's probably unless we all, unless it gets crazy, you got a 47. I doubt it. So that's we're if you look, we're on the trend up. I don't see any trend down. Every down move has been muted. It won't follow through. Buying comes up, whether it be gamma or just buying in general, and everybody's just so bullish that any dip is just immediately bought. So you get about 5, 7, maybe 10 points, and then it rips back up. Just no follow through. Now that's going to change at some point and hurt people, but as of now, I don't see any reason why that's to change. Euro came down, based at that 108.2 level. So far this morning, we've gone down. We broke that level and are back up. So if we exceed yesterday's high and that 50-day, it could take a run. I think this is just reprieve, maybe up to here, and then we'll come back down. I'm still bearish this aspect and no position. Apple back up at 194. Remember, was down up almost 180 tapping the 200 day. Of course, they're going to stave off disaster. NVIDIA 616, right? 600 was a big deal. Now we're not even talking about that. We're looking at 650. So I don't know. The euphoria in the AI and chip making in my mind is going to be disastrous at some point. But I'm not fading that. I'm not fading anything today. I'm just going to kind of sit back and wait. PCE at 830. Just be careful today. I think we're going to move. I just don't know which way. And or it could be swingy, but I think we'll move one way or the other. Anyway, I'll be in the room.